We're back. It's Potter Clock, and where's that sound? Is that me? It might take a while for me to get this all sorted and ready, but if you could confirm whether or not the audio is good. Oh no, not again! Fuck me! Is that better? Oh, fuck off! This literally didn't have any issues. Oh, I can't believe it. I actually... How about now? Is that better? Excuse the feedback, but are we good now? Oh my god. Well, we're back. We're back. It wouldn't be, one of my streams if it didn't go completely tits up from the get-go, but such is life. We're back. We're back. Chelsea are in 9th place. Can you believe it? It's unreal. Yeah. It's only because I was listening through my phone. Let me, Angeline. Oh my god. Hang on. Let me, there. Right, so I can't hear myself now. Oh no, wait. I'm so confused. Bear with me, people. Bear with me. It feels like it's been a while, because it has been. Oh my god, I feel like I'm in my ears. Hi. How about now? Right. Well, there we go. Right, we're just going to have to stick with that. Potter Clock music is not going to be coming through, I don't think. So it's a shame. I'll have to fiddle with it before. I did a whole test and everything. A whole test and all sorts in the hopes that, we'd have a little bit more, better sort of technology helping the system, making it look a lot better, and we're just gonna have to stick with it. I mean, me jacket's helping a little bit with the improvement. That's the incorrect fucking lineup. Excuse me, I'm having an absolute mare here, people. An absolute nightmare. There we go. There we go. Pulisic. Yes, Pulisic is in the starting 11. Along with Havertz and Sterling up front. Jorginho is the Jorginho is the skipper today, with Azpilicueta residing from the bench. James starts over Azpilicueta. Zakaria, the audio is down. Debbie, I don't believe you. Mount, much to a lot of people's dismay, for some reason, he is starting nonetheless. And Kepa in goal, regardless of... apparently, I've heard some rumours about him having some sort of... Debbie, you're getting on me tits, love. But yeah, the lineup's looking good. The lineup is looking good, Harry. It really is. The subs bench is a little bit lackluster. A lot of people was hoping or were hoping that Hutchinson would get a debut today. He still could. I didn't expect him to start today. That for me was a given that he wasn't going to start. Watch live. It is on Amazon Prime for everyone that's wondering where the game is going to be today. It's on Amazon Prime in the UK at least. I'm fairly sure it's going to be everywhere else. It's going to be on Amazon Prime everywhere else as well. Johnny Minerals has Wet Dreams over Mount. Yeah, no delays. Yeah, Johnny does like a bit of Minerals Mount, doesn't he? I'm surprised Pulisic got a start. I am as well, but then looking at the bench, it makes sense, to be fair. I'm surprised that Aubameyang isn't starting, but then again, just multiple rumours about Havertz being from the start line, being our forward man in the future. We've got Nkunku, apparently, more or less completely done and dealt with, and that's something that's we can look forward to in July when he joins there. Bournemouth are better than us. They do have a really good record against us as of late. I think we've only won 1 in our last 5 against them. One of those games was like a 3-0 defeat. They have won just 3 of their last, I think, 20 games, but one of those wins was against us, a 1-0 at Stamford Bridge, around the same time of the year as well, back in 2018, I think. Hey, Harry, hope all is well on your end. Had a break. You sure deserve it with the hard work. Thank you very much. 3-1 victory, my prediction. What's your score prediction? I think on my preview, I went for 2-1. It's maybe 3-1. I think it's 2-1. I'm still not too sure about our ability to, prevent the goals, shall we say. We've got a 0 goal difference at the moment, and so it's looked better. Danny, Merry Christmas. Happy New Year to you as well. This is the final game of 2022 for Chelsea Football Club. Of course, our next game is... let's take a look, shall we? It is Nottingham Forest. Then we've got back-to-back games against Manchester City. And then a West London derby against Fulham, the neighbours down the road. And, I was so excited for this game. I really was. So full of energy yesterday when I was making my preview video. I'm knackered today. I really am. Choose a struggle. Who? What do you mean, who? Good to have you back. Up the Blues. Indeed. Boys and girls, smash the like button. I know it seems a bit somber right now, or a little bit lackluster right now, but I'm trying to keep my energy as much as possible for the kickoff. We've got a lovely Chelsea crest in the middle of the centre spot, which looks fantastic. Heavy rain at Stamford Bridge, apparently, which may have an effect on the performances of either side, realistically, but still. My Christmas was excellent. I got this lovely tech fleece, which fits like a glove. Very warm, very cozy, very, very toasty. I hope you've all had a wonderful break as well. But let's be fair. We were all very excited for the World Cup to be, to come. More so. We were more so, excited for, the World Cup to come so that we didn't have to watch Chelsea for a little bit. 45 days later, I wouldn't say we're gagging for it. I wouldn't say we're gagging for Chelsea to come back. I think this game will be a true indication as to how good we are now coming back from this. I still think a lot of people... Angeline, I'm so sorry. Happy belated birthday. I hope you had a fantastic time. Potter clock. It is, of course, Potter clock. But yeah, this game, I've said it so many times before, that the players weren't trying their hardest, that they didn't want to get injured. A lot of players weren't giving 100%, and now you could give excuses before. You really could. Not that we wanted to, not that we felt like it was, that they were worthy of the excuses, because frankly they should be putting in the performances every single week, regardless of a World Cup coming. Now that's out the way, they've got no excuses for having bad performances or not giving 100% or anything like that. It's now time to crack on. 100% commitment to every challenge, 100% commitment to every single set piece, corner, free kick, every single thing that this team seems to be lacking in terms of the venom and the aggression that I've been wanting to see from this poxy club. I'm excited, but I'm cautiously. I'm really not sure what to expect from this side. I'm coming into this positive, but I'm by no means thinking that this is going to be necessarily a walk in the park, shall we say. Because, let's be fair, again, Bournemouth do have a fairly tasty record against us. That said, their away record in the Premier League is fairly naff. It's fairly shit. You're watching in Bournemouth right now? You are indeed. My problem is that we still don't have a consistent 11. I mean, we'll have to wait and see. We're watching Bournemouth do their shooting practice and they've missed every single shot. They've done about 6 shots now. They've missed every single one. Solanke now up for it. And of course he puts it in the back of the net. We've got this. Boys and girls, as ever, if you could smash the like button, show your support that way at the very least, that would be massively, massively appreciated. Hit the bell notification once you've subscribed to be notified of any future content on the channel. And I think, in fact, yes, if you click my name that's in the title of the stream, it'll take you to my channel if you wish to follow me there. Wish to subscribe to my channel. Lots of FIFA streams. Been a bit quiet on there lately because I was a little ill. But I'm feeling better now. And of course, if you wish to get your comment read out on screen or guarantee that your your comment is read out, then by all means use the super chat feature. If you wish to become a member as well, show your support that way, then that would be massively appreciated. The link is in the description. Do you think Chelsea can finish top 4 this season? I don't think so. I really don't think so. And not for the reasons that you might think. I will pin my link just for now. But my reasons for thinking that Chelsea won't get top 4 is purely down to the fact that there are several better teams than us, at the moment, at least. Chelsea fans XI. I need to try that first before I post it, because it might be incorrect. But yeah, it's purely down to the fact that I just think that there's other teams that we are not far off. In terms of what? Quality. And there we go. The pinned comment in the chat. If you click that, you'll go to my personal YouTube channel. If you wish to subscribe there, then feel free. If not, then no worries. We are not far off. I mean, if we look at the table, I'll get the table up right now. What are we looking at? We're looking at. I just want the game to start. I'm too excited to. I just want the game to begin, and I'm assuming you guys are exactly the same, of course. But so Newcastle seem to be like the real dark horses. coming into this. A lot of people don't find it a surprise that they're doing this well, or at least challenging for top 4. They're currently sat in second place. Of course, with 2 games played over Manchester City. There's an 8-point gap between Manchester City and, of course, if we go over, I'm just going to quickly move back to the blur. You can see the table now. Tottenham, again, they're 10 points off with a game played more than Arsenal. Arsenal, I just don't understand what's happened with them. I really don't understand what's happened with them. I'm getting a little bit worried now, a little bit shaky. Again, we're sat in 9th. The highest we can get to today is to 8th, because we can't overtake Brighton because of goal difference, unless we win 7-0. So again, the highest that we can go today is 8th place. Of course, Fulham getting a victory over Crystal Palace yesterday means that we have dropped. Bournemouth are in 14th place. Again, just not game in hand still. Yeah, of course. But I mean, just for today, we that's the highest we can go is 8th place. Of course, that's not very, necessarily reflective. Let's say, for instance, over Tottenham, right? We've got 21 points. We can get to 20. What is that? 27 points. So we'd still be 3 points off of Tottenham, who are in 4th place. It's going to be a really tricky one. You've got Liverpool, who seem to be pulling something back a little bit more. Brighton and Fulham just aren't going to be challenging for top 4, realistically. So Arsenal, Newcastle, Man City, Tottenham, Man United, Liverpool and Chelsea, if we're going to put ourselves in the mix for that. I can't see it myself. Obviously, I want it to happen, but I'm not too... Right now, coming into it after the World Cup, based on how we were playing before, I just can't see us managing to get in the top 4 because of how I think that the other teams are they're just that bit better than us. But still, trust me, Newcastle will finish 3rd this season. Wow. Big claim. Big claim. Big signings. You got João Felix in the mix, apparently. We've got that Benoit guy on the radar as well. I hope with Reece James and Kepa back, we can at least get some points. You would think Gary Milburn, my man, Merry Christmas, and plenty of points. Well, yeah. Let's hope. Let's hope. Now that Reece James is back, the whole dynamic of the team completely changes. We've got that dynamic sort of player back. We've got that threat down the right-hand side. We've got more crossing options. We've got more in terms of, just everything that he brings is so massive and he's so imperative to the squads. It's hard to really class him as anything but our top player and our most influential player. So I'll be interested to see how good he is today. Apparently 60%, or he played 60 minutes the other day. My assumption is that he must be at least 95% fit. The biggest worry for me in this first game is seeing how, if he looks a little nervy on the ball in terms of trying not to get injured, because let's face the facts here. Reece James has the potential to become one of the greatest at Chelsea, but at the same time, he does also have the potential to be rather injury prone, which I think is the biggest worry for him in terms of where his future goes. He can only be so good if he's injured. Even like a quarter of the season, we need to have him be I hate to compare, but a Mason Mount level of consistency with fitness is what I'm trying to say. The Mason Mount level of, the man just doesn't get injured, and I'm fingers crossed he doesn't get injured now I've said that, but still, it'll be interesting to say the least, to see how Reece James fares in terms of his fitness. And again, like recurring injuries just can't be a thing. They just can't be at all. But yeah, 7 minutes to go until we kick off for the remainder of the season. Even Fofana got injured again. I know he's out for another few more weeks, which is getting on my tits as well. I feel like we've really not got to see Fofana play. Again, you're at Stamford Bridge, says Jacob. It's a bit empty at the moment with 6 minutes to go. Mainly probably because of the strikes. The train strikes. It really looks empty. But yeah, injuries as a whole, I think that it really, really needs to be worked on. We used to have one of the best fitness and well-being, in the backroom staff during like the Jose Mourinho era and further back. We've always been known for having really good fitness staff and everything like that. Whereas these days, it could be anyone. For some reason, it could literally be any single player just picks up just the most freak injury. So I mean, that's my biggest fear coming into the rest of the season. Is like I just hope we have like an injury-free remainder of the season. Otherwise, it's looking a little bit dicey. Hello, Ricky Smith's son, Ryan. Hope you're doing swell. Hope you're doing all right. Had to scroll down for the first time in years. Oh, what for our place in the league? Yeah, it's not grand. It's not grand at all. Cheers. Why does J5 always have to start? Well, final look, of course. At the starting 11, the players are walking out, and it's absolutely pissing down with rain. I'm excited, believe it or not. Why can't I show the game? Because I will get banned very quickly. Kepa in goal. James has returned. If you are just tuning in now, of course, feel free to smash the like button, hit the subscribe button as well, and the bell button to be notified of any future content. With that said, Thiago Silva, Koulibaly, and Cucurella, the back four today in this 4-1-2-3 or 4-3-3 formation. Zakaria in the middle with Jorginho, the skipper, and Mason Mount to his left and right. Pulisic gets I wouldn't say a surprise start, given his performance for the United States of America, and of course the lack thereof options on the bench. It shouldn't come as too much of a surprise. He really has to perform. He has to perform today, and every chance he gets. If he really, but again, it's down to whether or not he even wants to play for the club, because him and Ziyech alike, you never know. You never know where these players want to be, what they want to do. Ziyech, it seemed like his time at Chelsea was not really going to last much longer. But after that performance, he might get more game time. He might do. Havertz and Sterling also on the front line. Bettinelli, Azpilicueta, Chalobah, Humphreys, Hall, Chukwuemeka, Gallagher, Omari Hutchinson, and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang on the bench. And boys and girls, with that said, Chelsea back. And strap yourselves in. We've got a long old remainder of the season ahead of us. And hopefully we show a little bit of fight, a little bit more determination, a little bit more grit. Do you know what I mean? A bit more effort is all I'm asking. And that even then, that's the bare minimum as a Chelsea fan. It needs to be. It needs to be the bare minimum. It really does. They all must be getting massive. Get their massive wand out and play some potable. Well, it's funny you say that because, of course, oh, that's the wrong one. It's pot o'clock It's pot o'clock, baby. And hopefully that is indeed the case. I said I'd design one. It's still Tuchel time with the Santa hat, but from now on, it is pot o'clock, baby. I will try and sort it out so that the music will play when I play that, because I put a lot of effort into that. But still, shall we test if that works? It doesn't work. That's brilliant. What's going on? Oh, I'm so worried the stream's going to fucking fuck about. Right, so the time does work now. It hasn't started, don't worry. I'm fearful of some technical difficulties here. Expect a black screen at some point. Gary Milburn telling all of you at home, there's 300 of you in the chat at the moment. 73 likes. Come on, people, like and subscribe, says Mr. Gary Milburn, sending the word out to the masses. Good to see you back. Simon, you too, mate. You too. All the regular faces and many new faces, all the same. Do you ratings of the player after the game? I mean, we will be uploading, and I will be making the video of player ratings after the game's finished. George Cohen has sadly passed away. But yeah, there will be player ratings after the full-time whistle goes, but it will be uploaded as a separate video after the stream, unfortunately. I wish I could do it on the stream, but here we are. Can't afford anything but a win. You're absolutely right. Thoughts on the new signings or supposed new signings? I'm excited, but again, these days it is so hard to really get excited for signings because of how lackluster or how hit and miss they can be. Do you know? So we'll have to wait and see. And Kunku probably the one that I'm most excited to watch next season. You like my new top? Thank you very much. A fantastic gift. Fantastic Christmas present. Even comes with a little hood. Can you believe it? 3 points, please. What channel is the game on? It's on Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime in the UK for sure. I'm not sure anywhere else in the world, but it's on Amazon Prime in the UK. And with that, the players take a knee. And we should be underway very, very, very shortly. Mason Mount to kick things off, and Chelsea are back, ladies and gentlemen. Cucurella. Turn that down. We're under pressure a little bit already. Kepa plays it out. Some poor passing. I'm excited though. Strap yourselves in. Brilliant potential there in that move. But Bournemouth now on the ball. Dominic Solanke slinks away. He's gone past about 3 players there. They could be in. Solanke plays the ball. He's never going to give that as a free kick. He is. You can't book him there. I thought he booked him already. Thiago Silva with the challenge. He's just passed the ball and ran into him. Free kick to Bournemouth. Early doors. Could it be? Could it be a brilliant restart to the remainder of the season, or are we in a little bit of trouble here? Bournemouth with a free kick with just a minute and a half gone. Shots Hits the 6-yard box and then comfortably saved by Kepa Arrizabalaga, who plays it out wide. Havertz now going down the right-hand side. Looks for the cutback. Ronaldo chop. Inside. Corner ball. Havertz looking decent. Havertz looking decent. True blue. Clay. Welcome, welcome. And a corner ball for Chelsea early doors. Oh no, I don't think it is, you know. Oh, it's been given. It did deflect off of Kai Havertz. It's been taken short. James! And Mason Mount is now offside. We're going to be a little bit rusty, but at the same time, all these players, for the most part, have been playing either World Cup football or they've been training. So, Dante, what are you calling? 1-0 Bournemouth. Depression FC, back again. Arrow, big up. Cucurella intercepts their pass forward. Jorginho spins and goes down. We've got a free kick exactly kind of the same position that they had theirs just a minute or two ago. Yeah, hopefully no Charity FC today. As you can see, both sides in the last 5 games have been absolutely abysmal. This is not that form for us right here does not include the loss to Aston Villa in the friendly. $465 of you in the stream. If you haven't hit the like button, please feel free to do so. It's massively appreciated. Cucurella crosses it and it's too much and goes out for a goal kick. Zane, as ever, with the shithouse super chat. It's a super chat nonetheless, though. Come on, Bournemouth. And who's top of the league? Well, there's not really anything I can say about that, to be honest. Thank you for the £4.49. It's massively appreciated. If any of you wish to support the channel, as Zane so kindly does, even if it is to talk absolute shithouse comments to me, then feel free to do so. But sadly, Arsenal are top of the league, and it's a horrible place to live, this world, when Arsenal are doing as well as they are. It's got to be said. Christian Pulisic now. Darting run. He could be in. Oh, it's a strange pass. It's a strange pass to Mason Mount, who plays back to Christian Pulisic. Got to try and find the cross here, boys, for Christ's sake. Cucurella. Pulisic. Cucurella once again plays it back to Jorginho, who finds Thiago Silva on the halfway line. He plays it out wide. Nice distribution. Finds Reece James in open space. He's looking for the pass. Opts for the charge. And then plays it back to Zakaria, whose first time pass finds Koulibaly, who is massively out of position. Thiago Silva back out wide. Finds James. And a play down the right-hand side. Finds Raheem Sterling, who tries to cross it in. Short to Zakaria. But dispossessed. Chelsea with a lot of the ball so far. It is on Prime in the UK. You've got to go to the sports section. Thiago Silva. Back to Kepa Arrizabalaga. 6 minutes played. And Chelsea becoming ever more comfortable on the ball. Well, that means nothing because, I mean, even looking back at... Jesus Christ, clear the fucking ball. Very cool and calm and collected there from Kepa. Chelsea's still on the ball. We're looking very good along the ground. The passing has been pretty good up until now. It's the final piece, as ever, that causes Chelsea some issues. It's that final pass in the final third that always escapes us. It always escapes us. Play continues. An advantage given. We're playing a 4-3-3. Sterling was nearly in there. The keeper comes out like a flash and makes light work of that. Kepa will flop. I mean, he's been here a while. Head it back. Reece James on the ball. Just looking for a bit of spark here. It's been playing down the right-hand side pretty much the entire game, apart from that one Pulisic play between himself and Mason Mount. Havertz down the right finds James, and it's gone all the way. Cleared away just in the nick of time. Cucurella's there, headed and over the bar by Kai Havertz. It's the first real chance Chelsea have had, and the creativity was there, but the finish just was not. It was very lacking in the end. He found masses of space. How he was not marked whatsoever there. Chelsea, I wouldn't say knocking on the door, but we've certainly created the most so far in this opening 10 minutes. It's just being more clinical. That's all I'm asking for from this team. Just an ounce of clinical behaviour would be would be nice. Christian Pulisic with a nice little flick, but a poor touch afterwards lets the ball away from him. Jorginho picks up the pieces here. Zakaria finds Sterling. Can he actually get past someone for once in his Chelsea career? That'd be nice to see Raheem Sterling. And that's a strange pass from Koulibaly. Thiago Silva has a bit of a limp at the moment as well. And already we're worrying about fucking injuries. It's a good start. It is a good start. Relatively good. But again, Thiago Silva with a slight limp so far. Where was that? Was there another super chat? Brad. Oh, you became a member once again. Member for 12 months. Unbelievable stuff. We need the old spirit of Chelsea, of the Chelsea way as soon as possible. We absolutely do. You are correct. Cucurella. It's so slow. It's such a slow start. He's a 38. We need the centre-back in soon. Well, I mean, you could argue, and I will, that Thiago Silva, if not our best player, is one of our best players. Even at 38 years of age, he absolutely carried that Brazil back line in the World Cup. But I do understand what you're saying. Like, he is old. And the injury is only going to happen sooner rather than later, I would imagine. We're getting one. Yeah, Benoit, whatever his name is. Koulibaly. Played through the middle. Strange first touch. It's Christian Pulisic. He's been brought down. Ref! He's saying no. It'll go to VAR. It's a fantastic injection of pace from Christian Pulisic, who still gets the shot off. He's pulled his shirt. That's a penalty every day of the week. I'm sorry. complete that quickly, pulls his shirt. Doesn't matter how much he's pulled his shirt. That's a foul. You've pulled someone's shirt that hard in the box. No foul. Unreal. Unreal. I'm an Arsenal fan, so no pen, of course. Well, that was the quickest penalty check I think I've ever heard of. Or ever seen. There's no way they checked that. Score some fucking goals. Commentators saying that Pulisic has to take that chance and put it in the back of the net. He's been brought to the ground. You've pulled his shirt. You've got his composure all over the place. His balance is off because he's being pulled to the ground. But no, Pulisic has to score that. The fuck are you talking about? Clowns. Sterling. James. Back to Sterling. Cross the fucking ball. There we go. Inside. Finds Havertz just pissing about. Sterling all the fucking time. Just cross the fucking ball. Jesus. I'm losing me fucking rag now. We're looking at this. The contact starts in the box. Couldn't give a toss if it can bring him to ground or not. He's pulled his shirts. That is a ridiculous fucking shout from the referee there. That is unbelievable. And the fact that apparently it went to VAR. Chelsea have started well. We have. I'd argue we deserve a goal there. Either Pulisic putting it in the back of the net or a penalty being given rightfully so would have been nice. It has. Scoring, control your emotions. Oh, fuck you. You don't like it? Fuck off. I've been without Chelsea for 45 cunting days. You want me to relax? I'm back. Chelsea are back, hopefully. Control your emotions. Fucking wet wipe. Typical FA. Typical Potter ball. Tippy-tappy. Outside of the box, then fuck all. Yeah, there's just no finishing product, is there? Can't really blame Pulisic there. The commentators keep saying that he should have put that away, but I don't really, I don't tend to agree. Sterling Havertz! Yes! Get in there! It's Potter clock! It's fucking Potter clock, baby! Come on! Get in there! You love to see it. Chelsea draw first bloods. Kai Havertz with the goal. It's crossed in. He can't miss. He cannot miss. Raheem Sterling plays it cutely across the 6-yard box. Havertz, it's getting away from him slightly, but his long, lanky ass legs puts it in the back of the net. A class bit of play there between Sterling and Havertz. The silky German does it again. I say does it again, but when has he ever done it? Apart from the big one. It's Potter clock. It's Potter clock, baby! Come on! Look at him. A Chelsea first half goal. You heard it there. Thiago Silva's been off the pitch to receive some treatment, it would seem. I know, Sterling did something for a change. And Havertz has scored. Could it be? I know there wasn't any music. There's technical difficulties today with the stream. Hopefully, I can sort it out for the next one. Come on, Chelsea. 4-3-3 works. 3 at the back, 2 wings back don't work. He needs to stick to this formation. Yeah, seemingly copied Tuchel's formation since he's joined with that 3-4-3. So I'm glad that he's managed to find what. I mean, it's early days, but still, back 4 seems to work much more in favour of Potter's sort of formation, his system rather. So we'll have to see. I mean, realistically, we should beat Bournemouth. The fact that they are a bogey team of ours, to be fair. We do struggle against them no matter who we have in our side. But all the same, in the formation, in the form they're in at the moment, Solanke down the right-hand side, crosses it. Their current form, I mean, our current form's dog shit as well, but still, we should be beating this side. How have they managed to corner from that? Nathan, you've got to check Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime Video. It's there. If you're in the UK, then it'll be there. And probably other countries as well. A little trick for you. If you go on SofaScore. Oh my God. Enter your... or go find the game on SofaScore. Then select your nationality or wherever you are residing. And it will tell you a list of places that it is currently being shown in your country. Crossed in. Chance. Headed away. Sterling in pursuit. And a free kick's been given, or rather, a player is down at the moment. It's not looking that good. Kepa's gone over to help. The medics are on as well. It seems like it's a head injury, and I can't quite work out who it is. Oh. I think it's Zakaria. It is Zakaria. A head injury by the looks of it. It's not looking preferable. Another injury. Jesus Christ. It really didn't look too much of an impact, but he's not looking good. He's on his back at the moment. He's sat up. Christ, he finally gets a chance. He's up on his feet. The crowd applaud him. I'm sure he looks fine. They're going to have to do the concussion check, of course, but still. We need Bellingham in midfield. I mean, these names are just. Do you not know who Zakaria is? Plays for Juventus and he's on loan. Are you saying that to me? I couldn't see his face or his number. That's why I was saying I don't know who it was on the floor. And I didn't want to... I didn't want to say it was Koulibaly and then it turns out being Zakaria, if you know what I mean. It's not a good look. Thought I'd wait, you know, to confirm. Crossed in. Cleared away. Played all the way back. Kepa Arrizabalaga on the ball now. Finds Thiago Silva. Jorginho. Sporting a beard now. Cucurella. He's so weird on the ball. I've got no confidence in Cucurella. Oh, right. Okay, Mystic. Thank you for confirming. Down the right-hand sides. Sterling. It's a shit ball, but we've managed to make something out of it. Zakaria! Mounts! Johnny Minerals is absolutely coming in his jocks. He really is. It's pot o'clock, baby! We're back! It might only be Bournemouth, but it's pot a fucking clock. A goal for Mace. A goal for Havertz. It's a beautiful day. It really is. Chelsea 2, Bournemouth 0. Havertz and Mount on the score sheet. It's a fantastic finish. It's a fantastic finish. Just on the edge of the D. Swings it. Havertz assists as well. Good God. Johnny is going to be absolutely dripping. It's a fantastic finish. Havertz assists. A goal and an assist for Havertz. And a goal for Mason Mount. It truly is a rather good return to club football for us. And then for those of you saying it's only Bournemouth, it may only be Bournemouth, but for Chelsea fans, this fucking team just won't leave us alone and just let us win for once. They always have to come to Stamford Bridge and stick their fucking nose in and make it as hard as possible for us. So if you're wondering why I'm so happy, it's because we're finally, as of right now, it's only 25 minutes gone. But we're looking much the better side. We really are. If we can manage a clean sheet, that will be the icing on top of the cake. It really will. It's on Amazon Prime Video once again. It's pot o'clock. Read it and weep. All the haters out there, it's pot a fucking clock. 2-0 to the Chelsea. You love to see it. 5 attempts so far for Chelsea. 2 on target. And then 1 attempt and 1 on target. You can see he's got a wand. He has got a wand there. See? You see it? It's right there. Oh. How do I do this? There. It's pot o'clock, baby! You love it. You love to see it. Aubameyang sitting on the bench. One more goal and it's certainly over. Is it strange? And I know I'm not the only one. Is even at 2-0 up with so long to go, I still am not confident. Like 100% confident. Of course, I will in time, but still, it's a thing with Chelsea these days. It's not over until it's over. Do you know what I mean? Mason Mount. Where was this Chelsea team before the World Cup? Again, I know I tried to say it's not just Bournemouth, but supposing this is only Bournemouth, it's a thing of time. Time will tell how good this team is. But Picaro, I do tend to agree. Where was this type of play? I say that they're really looking good there. This style of play, the quality of each and every player so far, like there is a tiny bit more obvious energy. There's you know, flair to this side so far in this 27 minutes that there just wasn't in the first half of the season. Clear the ball, I know. It's clearing the ball, knowing when to cross, and the last pass in the final third is our three biggest issues. That and injuries as well, but in terms of our actual style of play, you know, crossed in, headed away. Handball there from both players by the look of it. And Pulisic's taken down. He holds his ankle. Both players remain on the floor. Max, how's it going? This doesn't look good. Pulisic looks in real pain here, which probably means he's fine. It's handball from Pulisic as well. I mean, he didn't touch him. If anything, the Bournemouth player is an overextension, but Pulisic should be fine. There was no contact on his ankle there. He's getting some deep heat on his ankle as well. Pulisic, always injured, yeah. It's a fantastic finish from Mason Mount. It really is. He's made of biscuits. Say what you want about him in terms of how good he can be or the quality he brings and that, you know, he's this and that. The issue with Pulisic is he's either when he gets the chance to play, and a lot of people argue and say like he doesn't get enough chances, so you can't really call him bad because he doesn't play. But when he does play, he either doesn't show up or he gets injured. We're all very aware of how good Pulisic is as a player, but it's all well and good that being the case. But if you get injured every cocking game, or when you don't, you don't show up. Do you know what I mean? It's either one or the other. Or he'll have a blinding game and then after that he just drops off the radar completely. Who is the best player on the team? Today, probably Havertz because he's got a goal and an assist. But in terms of I'm trying to think. I mean, Mason Mount's been pretty good. Jorginho's been all right through the middle. He has nearly given the ball away there. Sterling finds the pass down the right-hand side. Crossed in. Cleared away. And a throw into Chelsea. Nathan, you can't watch the game on there. Crossed in once again. You can check on SofaScore what channel the game is being shown in your country. Who got the second? It's Mason Mount. Mason Mount. I'm not 5 minutes behind. I'm 10 seconds behind. Just under 15 minutes to play of the first half. Again, Chelsea have all but dominated this. Bournemouth had a few chances. They've knocked at the door a couple of times, but They really haven't posed too big a threat. Sterling goes down and a free kick may be given to Chelsea here. I mean, he's got every right to go for that. He has nutted him in the back of the head, but still. Where did you get that jumper? My missus bought it for me for Christmas. How on earth she managed to get it, I've got no idea, because it's sold out everywhere. I've tried to buy it. I don't know when they're doing a restock, but I can't for the life of me work out how she managed it. So fair play for her, you know. Very, very appreciative. You could get it on the Chelsea website, but it's always sold out. So played over the top. Hit it! Crossed in. Sterling. Play it back. He's offside somehow. How's that happen then? It is the third kit jumper. It's, yeah. Training. Well, it's not really training jumper either. It's just the big up the misses. Absolutely. It's like the travel jumper that they wear on the coach. Got a little hood as well. See? It's a big old hood as well. Look at that. Very snug. Very snug. Tech fleece, it is. Bournemouth in possession at the moment. Out of 10, rate the jump. It's a straight 10. It's an absolute 10. I knew it'd be comfortable, but it genuinely is like it's something else. It really is. It's very. It's I don't know. And you got a little what's name here? Nice little for all your goodies, all your paraphernalia. But yeah, I would highly recommend if you can get your hands on it. It's like I said, it's near on impossible to get. So how she managed to get it, I've got no idea. Comfort-wise, it's a 10. Where's your chance at? How Dennis Wise scored a fucking good goal at the San Siro. 10 minutes to go. How many? I think it was, I don't know actually. It's at least 100 quid, I'm fairly sure. But then I could be wrong. Pulisic down the left-hand side. 10 minutes to go of the first half. And his pass dispossessed. Excuse me. Better than the Stoney. I'm not really a Stone Island kind of person, I must be honest with you. Can we keep a clean sheet and keep scoring? If we can win this 4 or 5-0, I would be over the fucking moon. I really would. I'll be a happy, happy boy, I really tell you. That's a lot. Ooh. Chelsea, Tech Fleece. Yeah. I mean, I've got no idea. Oh, it's £110, but it's out of stock pretty much everywhere. 110, yeah. Brilliant last-ditch tackle there by Zakaria. Out for a corner ball. Why is Kepa started? Because Mendy and Losios has asked thoughts on Mendy right now. Quite frankly, the situation is laughable. Where on earth Mendy thinks he'll be in 6 years. To be turning down a 6-year contract from Chelsea is laughable, really. I understand he wants to get paid the same as Kepa, but he's doing it during a time where his form is absolutely through the floor. Like, it's so bad. How on earth he thinks he's worth... I mean, Kepa's not worth what Kepa's earning, but still, it's a case of... Just because someone's earning that doesn't mean you should as well. And again, Kepa shouldn't be earning the amount he's earning. Also, Kepa is proving to be having his resurgence. You know, he's having his return story. Do you know what I mean? He's playing well. He's doing all right. Is he long term? Don't think so. I think the next chance we get to get a new goalkeeper, we'll probably take it. I just think that there's other positions that are more pressing matter. You know what I mean? It's more central midfield, striker, maybe a centre back, but that seems to be done. Yeah, redemption story rather. Yeah. Got a nice little book here as well. On this day for Chelsea. What day is it today? It's the 27th of December. Shall we have a look what happened on this day in Chelsea's history? Nearly showed me name. 20. Ooh. Saturday, 27th of December, 1986. The Chelsea match programme turns back the clocks by accident when it informs its readers on the cover of the date that the date is December 27th of December, 1968, rather than 86. The Blues fighting relegation rediscover the hot form they found that year to see off Aston Villa 4-1. Unbelievable stuff. It's a great read. It really is. And that was on this day in Chelsea's history. Brought to you by Chelsea Fan TV. Lovely stuff. Not 3-0. Don't believe it. Nope. Messing about at the back. We all follow the Chelsea over land and sea. And Leicester. Oh. Anyway, back to the game. Played down the right. Sterling's done nothing. He literally assisted the first goal. What are you talking about? Zakari has lost it, and they could be in here. Thiago Silva and Koulibaly absolutely bombarding Solanke there. Havertz dispossessed. Solanke goes for it. Senesi is currently down. Oh, it's a bad one. It's a bad one. He's claiming a stamp by Havertz there. Michael B. Jordan in the house. Strange. Bournemouth co-owner. What? Have I missed something? What? What? Since when was Michael B. Jordan a co-owner of Bournemouth? Their new owner. He owns part of Bournemouth now. Since when? 16th of poses in a... Oh, I saw that. I didn't know that was what that was about. I saw that was on Twitter a couple of weeks ago, wasn't it? And I had no idea that was what that was about. That's crazy. How much % of the club has he got? Jesus! Thiago Silva clears it away. It was a 3%. 3% stake. Wow. I know jack about football. I'm sorry I don't keep up with Bournemouth's financial situation and their board. I'm sorry. Fuck me. I know shit all about football because I don't know that Michael B. Jordan owns 3% of Bournemouth. Wow. I might as well retire. Hand in my resignation now. I'm a fake fan. The Queen's died. Hey? I must be living under a rock of some sort because all this news is just... It's news to me. It's literally brand new news to me. Keep them coming. Keep telling me things that I don't know. I'm living under a rock. Clearly. Kukurea. We're fucking about is what we're doing. Someone just... Oh, what are you doing there, you fucking idiots? Thiago Silva's making some suspect passes in the last 10 minutes or so. He really is. Played in. It's a great one. Finds Havertz all the way. He's gone down. Pulisic! Oh, fuck this bald-headed cunt of a referee! How is that a fucking foul? There is no fucking chance that is a foul. It's a coming together. Tottenham won a trophy. When was that? This is fake news. You're talking about news. This is fake news right here. This bald-headed twat of a referee. There's no good bald ref. You're absolutely right. How the fuck? In what world is that a fucking foul? Unbelievable. Four minutes of additional time. A reminder that there is a link to my personal YouTube channel. Pinned comment. If you click the link, subscribe. We're nearly at 2,100 subscribers. It'd be massively appreciated if we could get to that maybe today. We're very close. Thiago Silva. Pulisic finds Zakaria somehow. Mount. James. Poor first touch, but he's managed to get through anyway! Thoughts on the Chelsea kit this season? It's all right. It's just a bit, you know. If not for the you know, the flary bit around, it would just be a blue kit. I mean, you can't really go wrong with a blue kit. It's nice. I like it. The collar's a little bit strange, but I know what it's about. It's a homage to previous designs. Play forward. We've got to score here. We have to score here. Sterling! Fuck me. So many people on their fucking phones at the game. I don't know the name of the ref. I mean, the 3 sponsor, I feel like it does look alright. It's just knowing what 3 are such a dog shit fucking provider. Crossed in by Mount. 30 seconds, or a minute and 30 seconds to go. There's still a chance for Bournemouth to maybe scratch something back before the half-time whistle goes. Last chance here. Maybe. With Havertz running down the clock. Finds Pulisic. Jorginho. Cucurella. It's Potter clock, boys and girls. It's Potter clock. If you're wondering what time it is, doesn't matter where you are in the world right now, it's Potter clock, baby. Corner ball. 50 seconds to go of the first half. If we could get a goal here, that would be fantastic. Who do you think will sponsor Chelsea next season? Honest to God, if when Samsung stopped being our sponsor, or no, rather Yokohama, crossed in. Thiago Silva goes for it. Yokohama shirt sponsor feels like it never happened, by the way. But still. I just feel like our sponsors have been so bad since Samsung. It really has. And there's the halftime whistle. I mean, realistically, a very, very good half of football. We could be 4-0 up. We really could. Jesus Christ. We could easily be 4-0 up. We really could. Pulisic's goal really should have been given, I think, personally. But then what do I know? I didn't know that Michael B. Jordan would have had a 3% stake in Bournemouth Football Club. So if I don't know that, I clearly don't know anything. Let alone whether or not the penalty that should have been given earlier on in the game as well should have been given. You know? Cause was lit on the kit. It was. It was a good one. I hate to say, but feels Chelsea are missing a 37-year-old number 9 type of player. I wonder. Let me know. We'll end this poll now. As you can see, the results are in. 1,400 people voted, and there's only 200 likes. All it takes is one click. It does. And if 1,400 of you can click a vote button, then the same amount of you can click the like button. I'm not having a go at you, but I'm just saying it's as easy as a click for a like, and it would be massively, massively appreciated. There we go. There's the question for you. Would you take Ronaldo at Chelsea? It's a simple question. I feel like it's an obvious one. But still, would you, given the current state of him, would you take Cristiano Ronaldo at Chelsea? I feel like first of all, it would never happen anyway, even at this point. 2, it doesn't make sense. I mean, the whole thing of does it make sense? Does it make sense? You know, it's not... if it was just for the rest of the season, What do we have to lose? We literally have nothing to lose. I'm neither here nor there. If he comes, he comes. But if he doesn't, I could not give a toss. Do you know what I mean? It wouldn't be the end of the world. And for literally what? The rest of the season, it's really not a bad thing. Again, if he didn't come, I really wouldn't care at all. But still, shall we move over to the? Here we can see 8th place we're currently sat in. 18-month contracts, yeah. Save the money. It would be so big. He'll ruin the dressing room. Do you really think the dressing room's that cohesive at the moment that it would really make too much of a difference? I would say that it's not even that big of a disparity between the yes and the no. You know? If we could get to, listen here, 268 likes on the stream right now. There's 642 of you here. If we can get to 400 likes before the second half begins, that'll be very, very generous of you, very kind, and also fairly impressive, to be honest with you. There's 242 votes on the Ronaldo poll. So if you can click that. Click the like button as well. It would be massively close. Yeah, he can't do any worse than Aubameyang. I just don't get the whole thing of, we've got Aubameyang. I would have preferred. I didn't want Aubameyang in the first place. I will say that. I've made it very clear from the start. But yeah. I just feel like after that World Cup for Ronaldo, I just... It's a bit long. It's a bit of a long one bringing him to Chelsea. It really is. And I agree, it really doesn't fit the mould that we're going for. But at the same time, in a season where we're desperate for goals, Ronaldo would bring goals. But then would he? Would he, though? That is the question. There's so many questions in terms of what would he actually provide? And in 18 months, if he had an 18-month contract, would he actually provide anything? I'm just bringing up the half-time statistics for you to see. And it's an absolute landslide in terms of... just everything. We've absolutely dominated this game. Corners. Where's corners? 3. Fouls. 6. Unbelievable stuff. 1. Possession. 31. 3. 6. Let me update this for you. And then I guess we'll go over to the halftime stats, and here we can see it's been a decent first half, has it not? Has it not been a decent first half? A reminder, 316 likes. We are close to the 400 mark, and there's still plenty of time before the second half commences. Who do you hate more, Liverpool or Man City? Liverpool. 100%. Man City are just that next door neighbour that you just don't want to say hello to, because you're just like, they're not a bad person, but you're like, I can't be arsed. Not today. Whereas Liverpool's, there's that person you just want to fight all the time. I can't stand it. Couldn't give a toss if Man City win anything. The one thing I don't want them winning is the Champions League. That's one thing. Anyway, 7 shots to 1 in the first half. We've been firing away. 4 shots on target, 69% possession. You know what I mean? 3 corners and 6 fouls. We share the same amount for 3 corners and 6 fouls. And they've had 1 shot, 1 on target. You know, it's it would be I will laugh if we somehow lose or draw this game. I will laugh so hard, with tears in my eyes. You know, I will cry, but I will laugh. If you can't, what's it called? If you can't laugh, you cry. Well, something like that. You know what I mean? Over or under 3.5. There's going to be another goal in this at least, but I don't think there'll be 2 more goals. CR7 is not doing it for club or country. It's over. It's like getting Suarez now because of what he was in the past. Not logical, says Davlin. Suarez as the comparison's a little bit harsh, but I get what you're saying. To suggest that Ronaldo is that bad is a bit harsh. It's just not been going for him lately. And he's getting a lot of hate. The poor man, he's gone from absolutely adored to people just being like, oh, can you just fuck off? If you can't laugh at your misery, is your life worth living? That's a very deep comment. Whose man's is this? Don't be daft. They bottle Champions League every year. Man City Champions League winners. They won already. Just give them the try. See, this is the last 2 or 3 seasons in a row. Man City have. They're just gonna win it. They're obviously gonna win it, and then it comes to it, and they don't. Like, it is gonna happen eventually. You would think, because it has to. Their players are They have the best players in the world. Haaland or Mbappe. I was very, very in favour of Haaland before the World Cup final. World Cup final just changed it for me a little bit. I do think Mbappe has like such a big advantage playing for France, whereas obviously Haaland's from Norway. It's not really fair to really even factor in the World Cup in that debate. But what he did in that World Cup final was nothing short of absolute fucking class. Would Haaland have done the exact same thing in the World Cup final had he played? Who knows? Who knows? Totally different players in their style, but still, it's the next big debate, isn't it? Of Messi or Ronaldo. It's now Mbappe or Haaland, and they are the 2 players that it's going to be. It's as simple as that. There's no one else even close to the conversation at the moment. Any striker can do what Haaland is doing for the City team. Yeah, but he was doing it with Dortmund as well. That's the thing. If you've seen his stats, Jesus Christ. Who's going to win the Premier League this season? I hate to say it, and I'm not going to. So I'm going to say Man City to win it. Because I don't want to say that Arsenal are going to win the league. It can't happen. It cannot happen. I'm sorry, but it just cannot. It cannot be. It cannot be. It shall not be. I refuse to believe. I refuse to believe that Arsenal are going to win the league, but it's looking in their favour. It's just whether or not they're going to be able to hold on. Newcastle aren't going to win the league. They will not win the league. Neymar has no choice but to get a UCL. You support Bournemouth. Sean, I know, you've said a couple of times now. Why does Arsenal have to be so good? I don't think it's maintainable. Do you know what I mean? I feel like they're going to lose a lot of players. If they win the league, they'll sell a lot of the talent that get them to that point. I feel like they're not big enough to be able to hold on to those particular players. I mean, it happens to us. Do you think Forest to stay up? Probably not. I haven't really looked to the bottom of the table. Although we are looming. I mean, they're literally a win away from being in like 15th, so I don't see it's not not doable, you know. Newcastle might have a chance. Rodgers to be sacked next. Who knows? These are all questions. Jonah, I've missed you. I've missed you too. Kisses. Lots of kisses. If Arsenal beat City, then the title is surely theirs. I don't think that is the case. However, I 100% agree what you're saying. Where did you get your tracksuit? Again, I don't know. It was a Christmas present. How the hell my missus got it for me, I've got no idea. It's a mystery in itself because it's sold out everywhere. Pulisic can fly away. Free up the 10 shirt. Do you want João Felix at Chelsea? I'm hearing good things. I mean, he's one of those players, wasn't he? He was like in the Mbappe conversation a fair few years ago now. And he's just never really lived up to that sort of hype, has he? But now, suddenly, everyone's claiming that it would be a massive, massive signing if we got him. I don't know. I feel like he's overhyped. I feel like he's being a bit overhyped lately. You know, just seems a bit strange that suddenly he's really good, apparently. Even though before, I just, you never really hear anything about him, you know? Right, let's end that poll now. So many votes. And we haven't hit 400 likes. We still have maybe a minute or two before the second half commences. So if we could absolutely, all of you, smash the fuck out of the like button to get to 400 before the second half commences, that would be massively appreciated. All it takes is 50 of you. That's all it takes. 50 people. Who are you? Who are you? Asking me who I am. I've been here for the last 2 years, for Christ's sake. Second half is underway and mission failed successfully. Just the 364 likes. Sad times, sad times. Predictions, I reckon it stays 2-0, to be honest. I don't really see us scoring too many goals. King Harry. Yeah. Boys and girls, we've got some big games coming up. 2 games against Man City, back to back. And then, of course, Borussia Dortmund, home and away. Let me know what you think in terms of, do you think we get past Borussia Dortmund in the Champions League? Do you think we're destined for a last, what would it be, a quarter-final position? Or do you think we crash out of the Champions League early doors? Charlie says I've got nits. I might have nits. I might have nits. Big head. I do. I do have a big head. I mean, you are not wrong. You're going to the match. Charlie, it's okay. I'm not taking it to heart. Don't worry. I'm wondering on the substitution front. They've made one. So Stacey has come off for Anthony. And it is Anthony. I'll put some goals. I'll put some of the balls next to the goal scorers, of course, Mason Mount and Kai Havertz. It's obviously going to disappear on the screen. Oh, look at that. No issues. No issues at all. Do you support any other team? No. Not even remotely. Anyway, played inside. Christian Pulisic looks to let fly. He chooses to pass it across to Reece James. Sterling crosses it in. It's gone all the way to the 6-yard line. Keeper was caught off guard there. Pulisic plays, or rather Mason Mount plays back. Crossed in. Cleared away. Only as far as the corner flag. It's a throw in though for Chelsea. Keep Bernie from the chat. Who's Bernie? Bernie. Where are you, Bernie? Bernie, do you have nits? I might do. Have I been itching my head this whole game? And I haven't realised. Bernie. Where are you, Bernie? Yeah, Kepa's doing all right, man. He's doing all right. Waiting for a Sterling goal. You might be waiting a little while. My nits. I'm not Harry Kane. At least I don't speak like Harry Kane. That's what I like to think. Kukurea could be away here. Down the left-hand side. Zakaria in space. Can he find him? He doesn't. Opts for Sterling instead. He crosses it. It's a strange cross. And straight out for a goal kick. Not even remotely sure what Sterling was going for there. Do you like kebabs? I do like kebabs. Doner, sheesh, kofti. You name it. Kante thoughts. I mean, he's out until February, end of February, March. So is there literally no point in extending his contract, in my opinion? He's young, but it's just not worth it for me. James has gone down. Oh, I can't fucking believe it. No! He looks devastated. He looks absolutely devastated. He's crying. He's crying. He's crying. It's done. It's done. Azpilicueta's coming on. Fuck me. I can't. You can't. I mean, seriously. What the fuck? We were talking about it before the game. He can't be injury prone. Is he injury prone? I'm going for a piss. Fuck this. Honest to God. Fucking James. I love him, but Jesus Christ. Fucking unbelievable. Unbelievable. You just can't write it. Fucking ridiculous, isn't it? Unbelievable. I needed a piss to just calm myself down, but fuck me. Sterling's in. Plays it back, shot and over the bar. And wide. Fucking Reece James. What even happened? I don't understand. I'm devastated. I'm absolutely devastated. To say I'm devastated is an understatement. I'm so pissed off. I didn't have time to wash my hands, so, you know. He is one of our own, but that looked bad. That looked like he's going to be... He knows he's out for even longer now. We rushed him back, so it would seem anyway. He's made of paper mache, he is. How good I go? Havertz looks to find Sterling. Sterling could go all the way. Shoots. You fucking idiot. I swear to God, man. What is going on? Why does Sterling refuse to shoot? Zakaria. Fucking hell. They sacked the medical team. Did they? Vegan woman harassing everyone. It's so fake. Such a fake video. It looked big. Silvio, it looked like a big injury. I didn't really see what happened, but he was absolutely devastated. He looked like he was crying. And well, I was saying this, Tyrese, I was saying this at the beginning of the stream. Reece James has potential to be one of the greatest Chelsea players of all time. But he also has the potential to be massively injury prone. And, you know, what he lasted, fucking 50 minutes. 50 minutes. 50 minutes and he's injured already. And it doesn't look good. It does not look good. It looks like he'd be out for at least a few weeks, if not months. I'm being hopeful when I say that. But yeah. Ledley King vibes. Exactly. He looks okay. Fucking someone else is down now. Jorginho's down now. Did you live stream the World Cup final? Nah. Trying to see any updates, but it's unlikely. Solanke down the left-hand side. We've been caught a little bit here. Kepa clears it away. Walking off means nothing. Yeah, I know. It was literally on the byline, for fuck's sake. Zakaria clears away. Azpilicueta throw-in taken quickly. Sterling, Havertz. Fucking clear it! Oh my God. Why on earth are you passing to Sterling there? And he's about 15 yards offside. We're cursed with injuries. Seriously need to send a priest in for a cleansing. I don't know what's happened. This is not a normal amount of injuries. It really is not normal. Something's going on. It's weird. Yeah, Zakaria's been alright. Zakaria's been okay. I feel like he's stood out. He's held his own. Brilliant interception from him. Plays it out. Mason Mount, nice turn. Brings him down! Referee! If they scored there, I would have lost me fucking rag. How that isn't a foul on Mason Mount, I'll never know. This referee is absolutely ridiculous. Havertz, down the right-hand side. Cuts in, shoots, for fuck's sake! Always taking so long to fucking shoot, man. What is going on? When could he shoot here? Right, cuts in, shoots. 3 times he could have shot. And drags it wide after all that. Toby Carver is not the one. Kukureya's boot is ripped. I'm not seeing anything so far on Reece James, but it's a quick replacement. Kukureya is complaining. We seemingly lacking quality. As soon as James has gone now, we're a completely different side. Beige, Alex? I'm guessing it's beige. Or gold, but I'm saying beige. Odd boots. Have we hit 400 likes yet? No. What's going on these days, boys and girls? The effort is minimal. It's the downside of wearing knitted boots. There's no safety on boots these days. They are thin as anything. There is no protection with new boots. Sterling plays it inside, then tries to make the run, and he's managed to get through. Oh, what are you doing? Fuck me! Fucking hell. Sterling is such a weirdo, isn't he? I mean, swear to God. The guy is so strange to watch play. since he's joined Chelsea. Mount will definitely renew his contract for sure. Bournemouth playing it around the back. Right hand side now. Plays it forward, then back. Reece is injured. He is. Azpilicueta, Sterling, Zakaria, Cucurella. Yes, Reece James is injured again. Just seemingly came out of nowhere as well. Such poor passing. Our confidence is shot now that James has gone off. We look like a completely different side. We're not playing 5 at the back. We're playing 4 at the back. Or at least we were when we started. And it's seemingly done brilliantly. Havertz, what kind of run was that, my guy? Mason Mount shoots. I really don't get... That run from Havertz was questionable. What is he doing there? Corner ball. I mean, back a 5 at the back or a 3 and then 2 wing backs. It just doesn't work for Potter's system. The evidence is clear. I know this is after 1 game, but it's... you know, we'll see how it fares against the likes of Man City over two games. But, you know, we've got them back-to-back. As you can see. Nottingham Forest, City back-to-back. FA Cup, then Premier League. And then, Craven Cottage to face Fulham. Substitution for Bournemouth, 65 minutes played. Why the fuck does Sterling take corners? I've got no idea. We've never been good at corners. We've never been good at taking corners. I knew it was going to be a naff second half. I told you it was going to be 2-0. I've noticed whenever we do well in the first half, the second half is just boring. It's so boring. These poor fans. It's freezing cold, pissing down with rain. And they have to, you know, deal with this sitting on a 2-0 victory that or 2-0 lead rather, for a whole 45 minutes with really zero in the way of chances being made for a goal scoring opportunity. I mean, Mason Mount had a shot just a minute ago, but still, if that's all we can really do. Sterling relies too much on Reece. Yeah. Played forward and Kepa collects. Pulisic, I completely forgot he was on the pitch this half. I really haven't seen anything of Pulisic in the second half. Christie. Christie. Still plenty of potential subs that we've got, but the experience we've got on the bench is sorely lacking. It really is. So in that sense, we brought Azpilicueta on through default. Inadvertently, he has the most experience out of everyone on the bench, but still. You got Humphreys, Aubameyang maybe, Hutchinson. People are saying Hutchinson, but in terms of the quality in experience-wise, there's nothing on the bench. In all seriousness. Kukurea has been decent today. Still not. I'm not confident when he's on the ball, but still, he's not had a bad game at all. Azpilicueta has now gone down, holding his face. Ref! It's a fucking head injury, you cunt! What is he doing? This referee is a fucking idiot. Clearly sees him holding his head and just lets play continue. There's absolutely nothing wrong with Azpilicueta. He's just headed the ball, and he might have been hit a bit too hard at his head. I wasn't to know that he's dived, but still, if the ball gets hit full blast at your forehead, then it's not a good feeling. The ref is clapped, you are right. Got a bald head. Yeah, most people complain about the tug of the shirt on Pulisic. Yeah, Reece James. Second half, I know. Not gonna lie, nothing goal-wise. Yeah, I think that's where it comes in to the fact that it is not pot o'clock in second half football. If we're already winning in the first half, second half, it's not pot o'clock. I'll tell you that. It's oh, the referee's just been shit. Nathan, I don't know what you just said there, mate. Dry is ace, so it's... Oh, I see you're a troll to... Yeah, the ref has done a decent job as per the Premier League standard. Azpilicueta with a potential handball there. Sterling's managed to pick it up. It's going to go back, though, if we do score it. It's Sterling on the ball, so chances are... And it's come through. He just cannot pass the fucking ball. I will not be shaving, mate. Don't worry. I did say if we win the Champions League this year, then I will shave my beard. on stream if we win the Champions League. Chelsea will not win the Premier League in the next 4 years. Oh. Sterling. Azpilicueta, first time cross. That's how it's fucking done. Koulibaly with the glancing header sends it wide. I just didn't react because I knew it was going to go wide. But it's a fantastic chance. Koulibaly, glancing header. Bournemouth playing it around the back. It's commentary and talking, Arim. But played forwards, a poor first touch, and then a shot that is just Pulisic needs to come off. Jesus fucking Christ! What a waste of a chance! What a waste of an opportunity that was. He's just hit and hope for no reason there. I don't really even know who my man of the match is, you know. Might be Havertz. It could be Havertz, you know. I've got a feeling, a big old feeling that Mason Mount's the one that's going to get it. But I feel like Havertz has to get it. Zakaria's also done well. It's Zakaria or Havertz for me, yeah. Pulisic down the left-hand side. Crosses it in and a comfortable save. Once again, 15 minutes more of this shite. Aubameyang and Gallagher coming on. Jorginho, yeah, he's done his job in the middle, for sure. Not had a bad game whatsoever. I mean, Havertz has got a goal and an assist, so it goes without saying he's probably going to get man of the match just for that. Favourite Chelsea player at the moment's got to be Thiago Silva or Reece James, but the latter I really don't get to see much of because he's always fucking injured. So Bournemouth cross in. Played to the right. They're just not really cooking anything today. Bournemouth, really, the venom and they look like what we do when we were playing before the World Cup. It's so unthreatening. So unthreatening. Have you ever tried Prime? No. I feel like I probably never will as well. No one's been subbed. Gallagher and Aubameyang are about to come on, but no one has been subbed just yet. Zamora. Sterling. Havertz plays down the right-hand side. Azpilicueta. Go on, Dave, son. Played inside, given away straight away. I swear to fuck. Second half performance has been absolutely shambolic. Shit finishing too, yeah. Just ready for this to be over now. I don't understand the question. Do you miss Mount when he had no beard? I don't understand what in the fuck that means. To suggest that Mount has ever had a beard is laughable. The man has bum fluff. But 2-0. 13 minutes, 12 and a half minutes to go. They are absolutely not knocking on the door. It could be famous last words, but still. Here is a chance. Played in. And Kepa surely has to get to that first. They don't look like they're going to score. We don't look like we're going to score. This whole last 45 minutes has been so bad. Can Amari Hutchinson get a game? I know. Jesus Christ. Gallagher's now got his coat back on. Zakaria caught a little bit there. And Bournemouth are in with a chance. Crossed in! And Kepa with a comfortable save. Brilliant save as well. Good hands. Zakaria putting us in a little bit of danger. The ball to play towards him. You can't really blame Zakaria for that. It was played a bit too far forward from him. Chelsea Tech fleece strip looking nice. I mean, the comfort level. To say that this jumper is comfy is an understatement. If you can get your hands on this jumper, you should. Because, good God, it is something else. I'm both cool and hot at the like warm, cool at the same time. Not a sponsor, of course, but all the same. If you can get your hands on it, it's something else. It's £110, which, I mean, the amount of material you're getting compared to the actual jersey, if you buy the actual Chelsea shirt, it's got more. You got your sleeves, sleeves, nice little black around the old sleeves. Nice little pocket for all your paraphernalia, as I said earlier on. It's just nice. It's so comfy. They're going in. Cleared away. Corner ball to Bournemouth. Zakaria is 50-50. Game is so boring. I'm going to watch the croquet channel instead. I mean, you're not wrong. Would have looked nicer in black. I don't know. I feel like it's quite generic in black, isn't it? This colour's something else. Got the old Chelsea badge. Get the fucking darts on. Bournemouth with the cross. I'm almost hoping for a Bournemouth goal at this point just to spice it up a little bit. Jesus Christ. 9 minutes to go. Here we go. Finally. Zakaria is the one coming off, as is rightfully so Christian Pulisic. Ziyech is on holiday. I thought he was injured. Emmy, I understand that you want me to reply to your comments, but when you ask what's my favourite football team, it's a fairly stupid question. I'm not in a rude way, but it couldn't be more obvious. Obviously, I'm an Arsenal fan. Jesus Christ. I mean, is it not obvious? The blue lights and the Chelsea jumper and the Drogba and the centenary 100-year anniversary Chelsea shirt and all the blue everything else. Does that not scream that I'm an Arsenal fan, for fuck's sake? Is it not obvious enough? Sorry, I got a little bit too overexcited there, a bit too angry. Up the Toffees. Played forward. Bournemouth looking for a goal. I would like a clean sheet. Please. Brilliant save by Kepa. He's only tipped it out as far. 6-yard box. Cleared away by Koulibaly, only as far as the D. A bit of spice on the situation in these last 7 minutes or so. Chance. Sterling's in so much space. Cross the fucking ball. Gallagher. Go on, son. Oh. What an absolute fucking waste of time that whole counter-attack was. It's pot o'clock. Is it fuck? Sterling's just tired. Pulisic did well. Did he fuck? Bournemouth with the counter-attack now. Really good chance for them here. Cleared away by Thiago Silva. Right in the nick of time. The Cherries are in a spot of bother here. 5 minutes to go. They absolutely can get something out of this, I think, still. We look nothing like the team we did when Reece James was on. Totally different side. Part of the plank. I hate Liverpool. I can't stress that enough, how much I hate Liverpool. Chelsea free kick. There's a bit of a scuffle in the box. It's a tricky one, that. The obvious ones obviously would be... what was it? Agbolahor was saying that Emi Martinez is the best goalkeeper in the world right now. The geezer is paid to just say the most outlandish shit. Pulisic, did he play well? No, I mean, kind of. Didn't play outstanding, but he didn't play badly. He's just kind of there. Again, one of those games for him. Could have easily won a penalty. He did score as well. He won us a penalty and realistically should have had his goal given as well. So I think, yeah, Pulisic probably did have quite a good game, in all honesty. The penalty should have been given. And Yeah, the goal should have been allowed as well. So we should be 3-0 up, if anything. Sterling has come off for Trevor Chalobah, which is just ridiculous. Where's the... fucking thing. Commentary saying Sterling played well. What game is he watching? Well, he did when he did when James was still on, but as soon as he went off, he just sort of turned to shit. Raheem, player of the match. I am interested to see who the man of the match will be given to. Or player of the match, sorry. Anthony, I feel like that's a good shout. 6th for Chelsea is probably most likely where we're going to finish. 6th, 7th or 8th. Corner ball to Bournemouth. 1 minute to go. Pulisic is the kind of guy where stats don't show the whole story. They can be very kind to Pulisic, the stats, a lot of the time. Dembele. Jesus Christ. Oh. My favourite player of all time is Didier Drogba. Aubameyang is finished. I know, he looks awful, doesn't he? Thank you. Everyone that said bless you. Much appreciated. Playing inside. Bournemouth are going to score a goal, a late goal. I feel it. I can feel it in my bones. 5 minutes of additional time. Are you joking? 434 likes on the stream. Again, a reminder. Every like is massively appreciated. If we could get to 500 likes before the end of the stream, that would be fantastic. A fantastic way to end the first game back. And the last game of 2022, of course. If you wish to subscribe, hit the bell notification if to be notified of any future content on the channel. If you wish to subscribe to my own personal channel, the link is in the pinned comment on the chat. We are currently sat at the same as before. No, 2073. But yeah, 446 likes now. So again, 500 likes by the end of the stream. You've got 4 minutes to do that. Would be massively appreciated. It's been an eventful in the first half. Return to Chelsea. And albeit seems like we have won here. And as predicted as well, I did say it would stay 2-0 in the second half. So Ed De Hoy is an absolute fucking shout. Brilliantly done here. 2-0. We need to keep this clean sheet. Which player do you hate the most of all time? Jack Wilshere's up there. I fucking can't stand him. As a player, probably not as a bloke. I'm sure he's a nice bloke, but as a player, just a fucking wanker. Just an arsehole, isn't he? Mascherano's up there as well. Verratti as well, he's there. Son. Can't stand Son. I don't get this whole nice guy thing that people, try to lay on you. He's an absolute dangerous player. He's a cunt. But then he gets in trouble. It starts fucking crying every single time. It's a free kick, by the way, to Bournemouth in a very, very dangerous situation here. Very dangerous position. It might be a bit too close. Son, I just explained, because he just... The whole nice guy thing, he's not as nice as people make out. He's a dangerous footballer and he just cries all the fucking time. Shots! Saved, punched away by Kepa. Henderson. Son, yeah, Heung-min Son. I just can't stand him. We're forced to believe that he's such a nice guy. It's almost like Kante. We're forced to think Kante's this nice guy, but he is. But we're made to believe that Son is the same level. It's just not. Corner ball for Bournemouth. Crossed in. Cleared away. Still a minute to go. Oh, Jesus Christ, headed. Solanke, the one to get his head on it. And it's just wide. Just wide. It's actually quite wide, but it's still was close. Michael B. Jordan's seen enough and he's for the off-ski. We're nearly there, though. We're nearly there. 456 likes. There's 44 likes to go. And there is the full-time whistle. Chelsea with the points. We've managed it. We've managed it. 2-0. Absolute bag of shit that second half. Could have done without it, to be honest with you. I'll tell you that. But again, it's Potter clock, baby. It's Potter clock. You best believe. It couldn't be more Potter clock if we tried, given the fact that brilliant in the first half, Reece James injury, and then, the most boring bag of shite in the second half. I already knew once we went into half time at 2-0 up, we're not going to try for more goals. We just have to sit on it. That's one thing. If you are a Chelsea fan, which most of you are, you're going to have to get used to the fact that Chelsea, if we're more than 1-0 up at half time, we are going to come into the second half and sit on it. That is as simple as that. It does show how important Reece is to the team. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. We're back. And we're back with a bang. We've managed to win 2-0 at full time between Chelsea and Bournemouth. And we are up to 8th. Of course, there's a whole load of games to come. Yeah. Nottingham Forest next. Man City twice. And then a game against Fulham. All the coverage, all the stats, all the facts, all everything you could possibly need. Brought to you by Chelsea fans, if you're myself. If you wish to follow my personal YouTube channel where there's previews, reviews, FIFA play, all kinds of fucking gameplay and all that sort of jazz. Then click the link in the pinned comment in the chat. But as well, hit the like button on here. We could get to 500 before the end of the stream. That'd be fantastic. In the meantime, like, subscribe, hit the bell notifications to be notified of any future content. The player ratings of which I'm going to be recording will be up shortly after this. And then, of course, fan cams and all that good stuff as well. Lewis's matchday vlog, all that good stuff. We are back on Sunday, I believe, on New Year's Day. Can you believe it? So if I'm a little bit hungover, you know why. I won't see you until New Year's Day. So with that said, Happy New Year. I wish you all the best. Stay safe. I want to see each and every one of you here for that game against Nottingham Forest. And yes, Happy New Year. Merry Christmas belatedly. Angeline, belated happy birthday, but Happy New Year from myself and everyone else here at Chelsea Fan TV. We're back. We're back with a win. We're back with a win. That's all that matters at the end of the day. With that said, I love you all. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all the likes, subscribes, and all that jazz. I'll see you soon. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.